two major events that has occurred this year. One is Dubai has been removed from the FATF grey list, and this merger between Dubai Holdings, Nakheel and Maidan. Do you know what this means? See, most of the developed economies, they run on private equity funds like BlackRock and Brookfield's investments. Now, for that, there would be, can you imagine the books if these giants combine? Because they are a landlord themselves, it's a massive land bank. So their books would add up towards the numbers of like 150 billion, which would attract private equity funds like the BlackRock and Brookfield. So the best is yet to come. If you think Dubai has seen or it's at the peak of its trajectory, it's nothing like it. The best is yet to come. Dubai and Saudi are two very powerful markets. And so identifying the right locations for investment is extremely critical. So with that, let's start predictions for 2024. Which areas you should identify. I made this upcoming opportunities last year. I think that's been one of my most successful videos, and it's crossed, I don't know, 20,000 views. So very, very interesting video. So quickly to the point, location number one. Do you see this coastline? Now, towards the right is the Golden Belt, right, which is, let's say, Miras, La Mer, Rashid Yachts and Marina, and Dubai Islands. And this central portion, see now I'm Rectum Burj Al Arab. If a casino comes in Dubai, this is the potential location. This is where ultra luxury is going to come. So, first, ultra luxury is definitely one of the points. I'm coming to point number 5. We're going to deal with 5 areas that you should look into as a location. Why the beach? Now, Dubai Marina has been too crowded. So, Dubai Marina is becoming. What's the difference between Blue Water Island, Emaar Beachfront, and Dubai Marina? The same difference between, let's say, downtown and Business Bay, or a difference between a Dubai Hills and a Damac Hills. See, there is always a certain kind of crowd that stays in downtown, in Business Bay. Same thing, Blue Water Island and Dubai Marina, the kind of investors that are coming to Dubai, they prefer the crowd of Blue Water Island because it's more exclusive, more private, higher quality, and that's what the crowd is looking for, and hence the value of those properties keep increasing. Now I can see Royal Atlantis from far over here, and Royal Atlantis is packed, it's full. People are living month on month in the Royal Atlantis. Now if you ask me what is ultra luxury is where I have a certain crowd in Dubai that are paying close to $50,000 a day. Let's say in Dubai Hills, there's a short-term market that's going at around 80,000 dirhams a month. In Arabian Ranches 3, where people have invested or bought properties around, let's say, 2.5 million dirhams, it's running at 3,500 dirhams a day. Why? Who are these people? Where are they coming from? So I'm getting at, this coastline is really critical. If Dubai Marina and JBR, the crowd, people are not enjoying the crowd, they feel like the kind of investors that are coming, they're like, okay, this is for the party people, it's not for us. Where do we go? We go to the Palm, we go to Emaar Beachfront, we go to Blue Water Island, we go to Dubai Creek Harbour. But we have a beautiful coastline being developed. Dubai Islands, all eyes on Dubai Islands and Rashid Yachts and Marina. The right properties, the ones with a sea view, will definitely, right now the prices are low. J1 Beach is being developed, 9 fine dining restaurants. Now slowly Dubai is getting to identify luxury, ultra luxury. There are not many fine dining restaurants in Dubai, so there'll be 9 fine dining restaurants at the J1 Beach. Dubai Islands, again at the coastline, there'll be some high-end buildings. We need to identify the ones at the front with a sea view. Same case, Rashid Yachts and Marina, identifying which property to invest in at what price per square foot. Now, what is the difference between an average consultant and a good consultant? He should be able to advise you when to sell your stocks and invest in the upcoming locations. So I think at a stage that now Dubai Marina and JBR are close to 20 years old, they don't have that quality, neither of the crowd nor construction quality. But over there, that's where you should definitely look into the right projects at the front with a full sea view. Location number one, Rashid Yachts and Marina. The south of Dubai, now I'm not talking about Expo in specific. The south of Dubai, if you look at the map, it starts with Palm Jebel Ali. Then as you keep coming down, you get Expo. And then again, the south of Dubai. What's at the south of Dubai? You've got a lot of land. And now all the ultra luxury communities, whether it's emaar, it comes in Oasis, they're coming up with the Country Club Resort. There's a Grand Resort coming up. 3 major ultra luxury emaar communities. Damac is coming up with an ultra luxury community. There's Dunes, an American group who are building a $1.8 billion resort golf course, and with a private runway, and they're already selling plots in the US at $600 to $1,200 per square foot. So if you invest now in the south, it looks empty. As you can see, it looks pretty empty, yes. But when all this comes to life, then you understand the importance of this location. I think the south of Dubai has a lot of potential. Golf courses are really big when it comes to, is a very important product when it comes to the community that's coming towards Dubai. So we need to identify the right investments again in the south. Again, not all investments are good. We need to identify what's the price per square foot, what's the floor plan, what's the quality, at which phase are we entering the project. But with the right ticks, you can enter the right investment south of Dubai. Third, really important point, you need to follow the metro lines. See the metro lines over here? It's not just these metro lines. See, especially the purple and the blue metro lines. So all the investors are looking for some investing around, let's say, $1 million dirhams. See the metro passing? Extremely important, because Dubai is going to be a 20-minute city. The goal is they want to make sure the whole of city is connected within 20 minutes. So you need to identify which are the locations where the purple and the blue lines are hitting, because there will definitely be an increase in value. How do you ensure that the population uses the metro? They'll increase the tolls on Sheikh Zayed Road. If you've been living here as long as me, you would see that earlier there were no tolls. Then to reach from the airport to Dubai Marina, you used to pay 4 dirhams. Today, just from the airport to Dubai Marina, you're paying anywhere between 16 and 20 dirhams, one-way trip. Back another 20 dirhams. They've incorporated tolls all across the way. And now they're planning to introduce tolls even on the highway, on Al Khail Road. That's the next road. So that's what they're going to do, right? They'll increase the tolls on the main roads so that people are encouraged to use the metro stations. And that's how you increase the sustainability, you reduce carbon emission, because sustainability is the way forward. So identifying properties along the metro lines, ideally in a walking distance, so that even during the summers you're covered in a walking distance to the metro lines, ideally. But that's again a really, really important investment point. So the blue and the purple lines, because the blue and the purple lines should be commissioned by 2030. You should find them, should start seeing stations by 2030. That's point number 3. No, I don't think today's a holiday. I have to go back home, break the fast. Finally, tomorrow's Eid. So I think day after tomorrow we'll continue this. We are going to cover Dubai Creek Harbour, one of my favorite locations. There's a launch coming up as well. And ultra luxury.
So the security took our mic, so there might be a bit of fluctuation in the voice. We'll get it fixed shortly. So next is this section. It's really important because currently that's close to 25 years old. So a lot of emphasis. For example, recently there was the Bay Islands launched by Nakila. It got, if you saw the rush, so I find a lot of potential in that location. So this is Rashid Johnson Marina. Now explained several times the importance of the right product in the right location. See, I loved this particular section of Rashid Johnson Marina. Seagate, phenomenal investment. Similarly, in Rashid Johnson Marina, sorry, in Maritime City, Mark Khasa, Aria by Omniat, these were excellent products to invest in. Now I'm waiting for this product to come out in the market so I get some interesting units and if I have my eyes onto this section. Because why? When they start developing this section of Emaar beachfront, this will go towards anticipated a minimum 6,000 dirhams per square foot, which is the current rate of Emaar beachfront, Blue Water Island, and the coastal line of JBR. So just a recap till now, we've understood Dubai Creek Harbour. We haven't understood Dubai. We're going to understand Dubai Creek Harbour. So that's the next downtown. Potential next marina. Mars South. Mars South. New airports coming, Expo City. You have Palm Jebel Ali right there. And you have some of the most, let's say for example, Oasis, some of the most ultra luxury communities are going to come in this section over here. Extremely important to understand products in the south of Dubai. Well, let's understand Dubai Creek Harbour.
So I explained this earlier in my video. See, now Dubai Creek Harbour is divided into three sections. You have your island, you have the creek beach, and you have the entire downtown section. Now, I had requested investors that in this was in 2021 that you need to invest in the outer ring of the island. Now, people who invest in the outer ring today have made a minimum profit of 500,000 dirhams, but anywhere between half a million dirhams is the standard return on investment. From 2021 to 2024, a million dirhams has been achieved just on return on equity. Now, again, similarly, there are a few buildings that I am waiting for. Like I explained in Rashid Hotel Marina, there are a few buildings I am waiting for in Dubai Creek Harbour. Right now, there's too much of rush. I'm not able to explain. Let's go around the community.
So the outer ring. So you've seen the model. Now if you connect it with reality, now only Emaar can achieve this. I've reiterated this a couple of times. Okay, yes, Miras also solid developer, but there are very few developers who can actually achieve it. But have a look at the community that we have seen on the model. It looks exactly the same. This is the palace. Now people invest in the palace. They've made at least a million dirhams in premium. The people who sold faster, quicker, they made around 500,000. The people who held bought the right units, easy 1 million dirhams premium. Now imagine the rental returns on the palace. Have a look. So that's why the outer circle extremely important, and the right units with the right view. The people who took the units with the creek view, with the creek tower view. Now, fun facts. I have met multi-millionaires and billionaires, okay, who said they want to live in Dubai Creek Harbour because it has the right environment, right vibe. They enjoy the vibe. So, and these are people, of course, they're very, very picky. You can imagine. They've been to Dubai Marina, beachfront, downtown. Of course, beachfront has its own client base, but I'm talking about like a 70% case, where people are like, they go around the whole of Dubai and they choose Dubai Creek Harbour as a place that they want to stay, they want to live in. It's a big sign. It's like one of those signs that you saw in Dubai Hills, where people are like, this is where we want to stay, this is where we want to live. What happens is, More number of end users, limited supply, and the prices just shoot up. One of the best investments ever done. Address Dubai Creek Harbour and the Grand. Again, phenomenal investments where people made fantastic premiums. So this is the point, guys. So this is the point. So this bridge that you see over there, right over there, yes, that's the bridge. If you look at my left over here, from here I can walk straight to Creek Beach and then all the way up to Creek Tower. I'll take you to Creek Beach. I love doing this. When you see a model and then when you see it live in front of you. So this is how an emaar community looks. You know, it's just beautiful. I mean, it's unbelievable how they achieve this. The climate in Dubai is a bit. See, now do you see on the basement? It's like that JBR. You know, when you go into the JBR residential section, you come downstairs. You have this entire retail area. That's the same thing with Creek Beach. You've got all kinds of retail. If you see, all of these are retail downstairs. It's amazing. I have a lot of friends, investors living over here, and they just love it. Now show me a community like this in Dubai. If I walk straight, it's the address. If I'm going to walk here, eventually you have to imagine the Creek Tower right there between all these palm trees. That fountain, you're going to see the Creek Tower right there. Now, that's what the Creek Beach looks like. And it's just beautiful. You can just see it, you know. And that's again, it's fresh water. Can you imagine? This whole environment is surreal. Now, when you saw the model and you see this in real, and you must believe me when I say this, not every developer or not every marketing sign that you see is real. Most renderings are a magnified image of reality, but these guys are the real deal. The final part is ultra luxury. Now, ultra luxury, there are not many options in Dubai real estate, right? For ultra luxury, it's still sort of seeping into the market. See, for example, Royal Atlantis. I don't know, people made like I don't know, 10 to 15 million dirhams profit in the span of like 1.5 to 2 years. Then you had these Bulgari villas near Burj Al Arab. They were initially selling at 50 million. Today they're selling at 150 million. So these are rare situations. The Dorchester collection by Omniat. I think Omniat was one of the first ultra luxury developers. They came up with the One Palm, and so One Palm people made. So they initially invested somewhere around 5,000, 6,000 dirham per square foot. Now it's trading at 12,000 dirham per square foot. The Dorchester collection. The 3-bed was selling close to 18 to 25 million, and today they're selling at 50 million. So it's a very different market. It's more end user specific. Now, for example, if you are an investor targeting Dubai as a market, you're looking to live, so you come to Dubai, you're staying at the Royal Atlantis, or you're staying at an ultra luxury short-term rental. Now, I've understood you know what ultra luxury short-term rental is? I know people who pay $50,000 a night. So that's ultra. So if you are somebody, again, see, it can be anywhere from 80,000 dirhams a month. So in Dubai Hills, the rates are starting at going at around 80,000 dirhams a month. We're talking about a 4-bed Sidra, right? And then you have in the Palm, the non-upgraded properties go from 100 to 150,000 dirhams a month, and then you have the upgraded ultra luxury that goes like $50,000 a day. All of these come under ultra luxury.
or certain high-end clientele, because they need a very specific they have very specific requirements. They have their own chefs. They like their privacy. They're very specific. So if you are someone of those people who are staying around 3 to 4 months in Dubai, so you want a place like that for you to live, plus you want your investment to, like, I don't know, go out of proportion, it is something you should definitely look into. There are not many options, which is a good thing. It's very limited supply, and then we have the opportunity to make a different kind of investment. So ultra luxury is also a section where people have made a lot of profit. So I think we've covered in this video all the areas that make a lot of sense as an investment. Let me know which your favorite area was. I really enjoyed making the video, going around different locations. I hope you enjoyed the video. Next video, I'm going to go more specific into numbers about these locations. Let's go a little deeper, because Dubai Creek Harbour, Emaar South, I'm sorry, not Emaar South, Dubai South. So I'll get more specific into some numbers. But let me know your feedback. Let me know if you want to know some locations, get more details. And thank you for all the love. Eid Mubarak to all. We're going through Eid vacations right now, so Eid Mubarak to all. Thank you. Mohammed Zohaib.